Speaking of the D'Angelo thing, you were talking to me about R&B songs.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I
dude.
forget what it was. It's funny as shit.
I hit this theory the other day. I've had a very turbulent racial time with my girlfriend recently, to where like, well, not turbulent, but just she's been putting me in really uncomfortable waters. To where like, I'm hanging out with her. I'm not even hanging out. I'm on the couch. I'm chilling. She calls me the other day, and I was telling her like I had plans to hang out with. It was Dirk and his girlfriend, white dude, black chick, same setup.
Damn.
And I was like, yeah, we're gonna, we'll chill out or whatever. We're gonna hang out, and because my girlfriend's all about church, dude. It's like she really wants to start going to a church. So I'm like, they go to a church, like a non-denominational church. I'm like, we'll go with them, whatever. She's like, well, like, what kind of black chick is this? What kind of black chick is she? And I literally was.
Wait, you guys went on a double date to church?
No, he didn't go yet. He didn't. Durkin invited me, and I was like, that'd be nice for her. So
That's thoughtful of you.
exactly, dude. And here's the thing, because it's like Catholic mass. She wanted to go to Catholic mass. I fucking brought her with my mom. I can't handle that, dude. It freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah, Catholic Mass is intense.
And I'm equally as terrified as full black church, dude, because I know I'm gonna walk in there. I've done it before, where like I went to the Universal Circus, where I'm the only fucking white dude. People are just kind of looking at you, and it's like it's not comfortable, dude.
Yeah.
No one gives mean or anything, but it's like I'm dreading the fact that I got to go and do the full on sister act thing, dude. It's like, so I was like, well, this is like, he said it's like half white, half black, Asian people and shit. So I'm like, fuck it. If I'm gonna go to one, dude, I'll go to that one. But the whole point of the story is, she was like, well, what kind? She was like, well, is it all white people or whatever? I was like, no. I was like, his girlfriend's black. She's like, what kind of black person? Like, what kind of black? And I was like, she's and just mentally just disconnected, like,
Yeah, that's tough.
I was like, how the fuck do I answer that? And I literally was just like, she's level 2. She's like, what the fuck is level 2? What's that mean? I'm like, out of 3, she's level 2, dude. Fucking you do the math, man. It's 1.
Maybe there's more than there should be at least 5.
I said there was 5.
3 is
I
low.
said there was 5 with white people, so I guess I'll give 5. But I was on the fucking spot, dude. I was like 1, 2, 3. 1 as in like, who's that lady everyone hates? Oh fuck, she used to be like Stash, Stacey Dash. She's not even 1. You get the idea though. It's like 1.
You're talking 1 is Condoleezza Rice.
Yes, that's 1.
That's full on fucking. She's whiter than me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's 1, and then it's 2. Which is
Dash.
like Stacey Dash. Okay, we're gonna go to 1 through 5.
Yeah.
I was on a 1 through 3. It was just like
No.
Condoleezza Rice, my girlfriend, and then like
Arguing with
people just
foreigners at 7-Eleven.
tombstoning their kids at Walmart, dude. Like,
yeah. That's a 5.
1, 2, 3.
That's 5.
Yeah. 5. No, 5 is 5's like a actual like a full on litter, like stopping your car in traffic, getting out and like throwing a fucking soggy roll of toilet paper across the street, talking to your friend for 10 minutes, getting back in your car, flipping someone off and driving. That's 5.
True.
That's fair.
5 is like Black Israelite. Because there you got to be on the spectrum
Yeah, okay,
somewhere.
so that's 4. If you get out of your car and
That's a
talk to
6.
someone,
That's not a real thing.
if you're holding up traffic to talk to your friend for 10 minutes,
That's a 5.
4. Black
Congratulations.
Israelites 5. You're right. I mean, we could do this. I'm sticking to my 1 through 3, dude.
No, 3 is too small.
Hey,
5.
dude,
You gotta
when
go
you're on the
5.
spot, dude, when your babe's
I
like,
understand.
how black is she? And you're like,
Yeah,
I
3.
can't answer this. I
3.
can't answer. No, I'm like, she's
1 through 5.
a 1.5 too, like you, dude. I don't know. I haven't seen her angry. You know, that's a fucking. They can Hulk out and hit a 3. You know, it's like
What's the white scale then?
1 through 5, dude. It's like
And in white,
there's white. So there's white people who I see, and I'm like, they freak me out. They're so white. That's a 1.
ski
Lodge, full on rain boots, full family, and like
Patagonia, North Face.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And they like when they run, it's fucking weird. You see them like run to catch an Uber or something. They're like they look like horses that just got born. They're like, and then there's like level 2 white would be like
Upper middle class or rich people?
upper
'Cause
middle class.
No, 1 is like.
But you can be rich and be like a 2. That's or like a 4.
Yeah.
So I would say like 2 is upper middle class. It's like, you can go on a construction site. You're kind of weird. Your khakis are tied up your butt, but you can still be like, "Hey, boys," and at least pretend to kind of.
Yeah.
And they're all like, "What a fucking
They're like standard
gay bird."
bosses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can think of that.
And 3, I'm a 3. I'd say you and I are 3s. We can dither in both realms.
I think I'm bordering 3.5.
All right, I'm a 3.
Because
I'm a
I
3.
can get, like last night I was a 4. couple BLs. I'm a couple BLs away from a 4.
Hey, that's a 3.
All right.
When you get a couple BLs and you start being like, "I'll tell you what," that's fucking going into 3 to 2.
But then again, I was anti-cop, which is a hard white 5, dude. That's militia level.
That's true.
That's a 5, dude.
That's a board 5.
Took
Be
a
like,
couple BLs
that's
and
a board 5. Be like, what can I medal in today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a 3. And then there's Brittany called my mom a 2, which I was like, "What you trying to say, babe?" I was like, "Yo, man."
She's like, your mom's a fucking cracker, dude.
No, she's saying 2. Like, oh no, I'm sorry. She was saying my mom's like a 4. She's like, "Yeah, your dad's about 3. Yeah, your mom could be about a 4." And I was like, "What you trying to say,
She's
babe?"
saying hard white.
Well, she was more saying like she's like got more blue collar roots.
Yeah.
So my mom's an upper
Yeah.
barbarian.
White trash.
Yeah, she's got it. She's sipped it, dude. She's got bit
She's
by the
got
WT vampire. Beautiful woman, dude. I love her.
My dad comes from that world.
Does he? So does my dad, but we tease my dad because my dad's always like, I grew up poor, right? And we're always like, dude, fuck you. No, you didn't. You're such a bitch, dude. It's so fucking funny.
God, I would hate to have you guys as sons.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God.
I catch myself every now and again where like everything he had like a mosquito. One time he had a mosquito go down his pants, and I'm like, yeah, dude, he probably thought it was they found his fucking friend. He was just like, you know what, you're a fucking asshole. It's like everything he says, dude. He has like 5 people just fucking hitting him hard. Dude, I went to a barbecue in the Northeast on, that must have been Monday, I guess.
You had a barbecue in Northeast Philadelphia?
Yeah, I went to a barbecue. Went to my girlfriend's hairdresser's friend's party. So it was like, everyone there was cool, but it was pretty much, the dynamic was me and a bunch of like relatively hood black people. And we played Taboo, the game, the board game, where you have to guess the word.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, it was the funniest
Oh, it had to be fucking
thing
hilarious.
in the world, dude.
Playing Taboo with black people from the Northeast?
Dude, it was so funny.
Oh,
Dude,
my
So
God.
one guy, it would be like, it was actually like the games were super high scoring because it was like, if you have all that slang, there's a give you
Oh, yeah,
Taboo,
yeah.
You have
It's
the
all
one
white
word.
words.
It's the one word you have to say. Then there's 6 words you can't say.
And they're like, I don't even
And, dude,
know
and it was just
who
like,
would say
one
that.
was Snowman. The guy was like, Jeezy the, and everyone's like, Snowman. Dude, it was,
Jeezy.
at one point, this guy, and dude, it was just like, it was clouds of blunt smoke. Everyone's chain
Yeah.
smoking blunts. I brought weed gummies, so everyone's fucking stoned eating weed. Everyone ate, like, no one listened to me. I'm like, eat 3. They're like, man, I'm eating 6 of these. I was like,
Holy
all right, boys.
fuck, dude.
Everyone's fucked up. And then, like, so we were playing, this game's progressing, and, like, the word was press. So there's one dude, Abdul, he's kind of like a nerd. He, like, was up there, and he was like, yeah, like, when, like, someone comes up to you, and they'd, like, yo, man, they'd be up in there, and you'd be like, man, I ain't even on that. And everyone's like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, never mind, forget that. What do you do with a button? And everyone was so confused from his original, like, yeah, man,
yeah.
you know, you hop out the whip, you're like, man, they're like, man, I don't even know. It was like, what the fuck? Dude? So everyone was so fucking stoned. It was like,
Damn.
that was literally, I sat there for 2 hours. It was the funniest fucking thing I've ever
Holy
seen.
fuck, dude. That would be so great.
It was the best.
Watching fucking hood black people play Taboo.
Dude, and
They must be so good.
They were crushing.
The references, they must fucking...
It was insane, dude.
That
it was
game
like,
that game is very white privilege. It's designed for white people to have fun.
yeah, dude.
It's like the word is snowman. You can't say like Nat King Cole. It's like good luck. I don't know how you're gonna figure this out without saying Frosty the what?
Dude, it was so funny. They're like, oh, that's Jeezy the, and I was Snowman.
Oh my god,
Dude, it was so funny.
that's awesome.
It was a blast.
That is a fucking blast.
That was
dude.
a fucking blast. There was a couple of them. Oh, dude, then there was a lesbian there, and the word was strapless. And she's like, finally she just stopped. She's like, all right, girls be fucking each other with these. And I was like, dildo? She's like, but with what? What do you keep it on? I'm like, strap on? And all these dudes are looking at me. Everyone's pausing hard on me. They're like, what? Yeah, pause, bro. Pause. I'm like, strap. She's like, no strap. And I was like, strapless. Dude, got it. And I was like,
Damn.
sorry, guys. I watch a lot of porn.
Damn, dude. Of course, the white boy would be into that freaky shit, dog. Dude, black lesbians are hilarious.
Dude, she was
Black
fucking...
lesbians, just their culture of that,
Yeah.
is so funny.
They're tough as fuck.
Black lesbians are able to be like, yeah, like I just love eating pussy. Like that's how it is.
Dude, it's so
Like,
fucking
and people
nice.
are like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you can't fucking argue it.
Yeah.
Plus, they're also black lesbians are so fucking manly that you're
They
like,
are, dude.
yeah, and it's like it's almost the point where you're like, fuck yeah, dude. Like
They're all super mask.
they are masked
Not a
as
lot
fuck.
of femmes.
Nah, man. But dude,
There are some hot
this
ass
goes into
femme
my
lesbians.
this goes into my dark sexuality. But like a lot of times when they get a hot femme, like a fucking stud, they're called studs. When like a stud, a black lesbian, you call them a stud.
Really?
Yeah, that's the word on the street for them.
All right.
You hit him with a stud. It's like, damn, man, she's a stud.
Really? They say stud? Yeah. Pretty sure my mom says stud.
But that's what like black dudes call like mask black lesbians or studs. Like, yeah, she's a stud.
All right. That's funny.
It's hilarious.
Should be butch, but yes.
That was a stud.
It was butch.
Yeah, I know. But stud is taking like 80s
Stud's
surfer
funny.
slang.
Yeah, stud's funny. Wow, man, what a stud, dude.
Yeah. It's like, man, she's a stud. But yeah, when they have like hot fucking femme girlfriends, that's possibly something I haven't explored. I might get into.
What, studs and
admiring, like studs with their hot femme girlfriends.
You should, dude.
I'm into it now. I didn't realize how hot I am for that.
No, because I don't want to see the stud. The stud is something I'm totally unattracted.
Yeah, but dude,
a fucking tough black lesbian. I've no
it's not
fucking
her. You
sexual.
gotta get in the whole dynamic of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's.
I got attacked by a black redneck recently.
Black redneck guy?
The first time I ever seen this, dude.
That's sick.
I'm driving spaced out, just not paying attention at all. But I'm going the speed limit, just doing my thing in the lane. I'm on Columbus Boulevard. It's like 35 miles an hour, and it's like a truck, like whomp, like loud horn. It scared the fucking shit out of me, dude. Like, what the fuck? I pull up these two black dudes in a pickup truck, and they're like whomp whomp, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, was it like a train horn?
Yeah. Super fucking dude, scared the fucking shit out of me. So then I chased after. I was like, motherfucker. So I'm like, I've been good with road rage.
It was like the reverse. Yeah. It was the reverse hate crime.
They're like, hey, boy. Yeah, they fucking hate boyed me. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, oh, nice fucking horn. And they were like, fuck you. So I was like, all right. And we hit the light. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm ready to die now, dude. So we start flying. And then I'm racing. I'm beating them. And there's this dip in the road. And I was just like, my bottom scraped. And we got to a red light. And they're like, nice work, dickhead. And I was like,
oh, fuck.
Literally, I mean, it was just, I was in a bad place. I'm like, I pulled off. I made it right. I'm like, I'm not getting stuck. I was like, these guys are fucking retarded. I was like, why would I even do this?
If you already did it.
Yeah, but still. I can't carry a gun, dude. I've thought about getting a carry permit. I would have shot that truck. I was so fucking mad. I almost stood my fucking highway lane, dude. I was fucking.
You were going to stand your ground, dude. You almost stood your ground, dude.
It could have been anyone. I would have fucking shot that truck. That's what I thought about, and I was like, that would have been bad if I shot that truck. I'm like, if that was anyone, if I had a gun, I would have been
go
like,
to fucking jail.
I know, it would have been bad.
Probably would have got away with it.
You think I would have got away?
Shooting a truck? Maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
If you just shot into the truck, would they call the cops?
Probably.
I don't know, dude. Snitches get stitches, even
True,
if they're
dude.
fucking hicks.
They were black rednecks, so they probably had the cops on speed dial. They probably had Blue Lives Matter flags. Dude.
They probably were.
I was shocked. I was just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? That's like 16-year-old white kid in the suburb shit.
Yeah.
Being like, I got a loud horn on my truck. I'm going to scare you guys. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
Dude, that ruined my day. I didn't talk to you about it on purpose. I'm like, I can't bring this back up. I'll get so fucking mad.
Pissed me off.
Fucking, and I scraped my car like, nice work, dickhead. And I was like,
oh, that sucks.
And I was like, I don't give a fuck about the car. That's the other thing, too. A lot of black people love little tiny dogs, too. So
I know. I said that a minute ago, and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You get teeny little, a lot of those teeny white fluffy dogs that go around, dude. It's so funny.
It's a favorite of the black community, which is great. That'd be cool if that was their flag.
There's a teeny little fluffy white dog.
Little fluffy white dog.
Do you know there's a black national anthem?
What?
Yeah. I found that out.
Is it EI by Nelly?
No.
What is it?
I don't remember. It was on the... what was that thing that was the Def Jam 25-year anniversary thing?
Yeah.
They sing the Black National Anthem. And I looked at Brittany and I was like, what's that? She's like, yeah, we used to say it in school. You did the National Anthem, you did one other thing, then you sang the Black National Anthem.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. How you feel about that?
Like that
I've been trying to fucking exercise your demons the whole time.
You want to get me fired up? I watched, this was funny. I watched the Tupac Shakur movie last night.
How was it?
It was all right. I turned it off.
I mean, it's like the
I watched it two nights ago.
It's like the Doors movie, basically.
Last night I watched No Country for Old Men.
Okay.
Fucking great.
That's such
I love that movie so much.
Yeah,
That's
good.
top 10 for me.
Really?
Top 10 all time.
That's fair.
No Country for Old Men. But Tupac Shakur movie, not top 10. It was still, I mean, it's cool. Dude, it's always cool to see a biopic and see how they like started and shit.
Yeah, but they're tough to be good.
They glorify these people in the beginning that are like wanted, FBI most wanted, all this shit.
Uh-huh.
And to an extent, they're right, because the FBI did, like... The one guy I was reading about, I think it was his stepdad or his... They were like, the FBI illegally kind of They were trying to get him arrested.
Yeah.
But the guy did rob an armored truck and execute 2 guards.
Really?
And they leave that out in the movie. They're
So you were
they're
fact
you're
check.
robbing banks, huh? And it's like, well, he also murdered.
Really?
There was some murdering going on.
So you did some fact checking.
You always got to fact check these. They did the same thing with Angela Davis in that one. There was one documentary. Oh, the 13th Amendment.
Yeah.
About the industrial prison complex, all that shit, which is real, but
Oh, when they started doing the kid
indentured servitude, basically, like modern slavery.
They would
just
steal. They would
arresting black people.
They would impose kids.
Yeah, but
Or
it's
impose
like
sanctions.
they had Angela Davis on there, and she was talking, and I was like, I wonder what she did to get arrested. And it was like, oh, she supplied guns to guys who shot up a courtroom and killed people. It's like, so I mean, maybe she's a hero, but she also, you know,
Yeah. Why do
executed
they
some people.
why do they pick her of all people? Because
she's a
there
civil
was
rights
like,
leader.
oh yeah. Now I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, I know that was a.
It's like,
Wasn't
I
that
think
a-
it's Angela Davis. I hope I'm not getting that name wrong.
That'd be funny if Angela Davis was just
Angela
some, like,
Davis is just a
actress.
random black lady.
Yeah.
Viola Davis, the lady that just is at every award show crying.
I watched this thing the other day on
Angela Davis.
there was a thing about like Malcolm X, and apparently he got
She
killed.
was hot. Angela Davis was hot. She had an afro.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be pretty hot for selling guns.
American political activist. Also,
Is she still in jail?
how about murderer? No.
Wait, so she supplied weapons to someone who
Leader
shot
of the
up.
Communist Party.
What did she
And,
do again? She supplied weapons.
Let me find out here.
Well, there was a thing on Malcolm X where he got murdered, and they said he got murdered by the Muslim Brotherhood. Because that was like, everyone's like, well, white people killed Malcolm X, but the Muslim Brotherhood killed him.
Yeah, of course.
But not too long before he died, he had who the fuck was the guy? I just talked about this guy the other day. Gaddafi. Gaddafi was like he from Libya. He was like on the People's Champ, and he tried to start an insurgency in America with black people being like, "I'll give you guys guns,
Muammar
fuck the
Gaddafi?
white man." Yeah, he was. They were so they'd be in like the Muslim Brotherhood, and they'd bring in a TV and they'd beam in fucking Gaddafi.
Did that? He was
Gaddafi,
light-skinned.
I know, but he was just like
And
I'm
Arabic.
He was like, I'm a freedom fighter, dude, because
Yeah,
he
but I
went.
thought they
He
hated
lived in.
Arabs don't really respect
He lived
black
in.
people.
Yeah, but Gaddafi. He's a politician. He lived in London, and he felt like everyone slighted him, so he's like, "Fuck white people." And then he went and was linking up with these Muslim Brotherhood dudes, like, "I'll get you guns, rise up against white people in America and fuck them up." So Malcolm X, like, when they were like, like, why do they fucking want to kill him? They were having meetings like, yo, this guy will arm us, fuck these guys, rise up. And then he came back and was like, I'm not really with that Muslim Brotherhood shit. And the Muslim Brotherhood apparently killed him, which is why I'm sure there's tons of conspiracies about it.
Angela Davis did. She was as a result of she purchased the firearms used in a 1970 armed takeover of a Marin County, California courtroom in which 4 people were killed. So
she bought the
this
guns.
is odd. She was persecuted for conspiracy. She was later acquitted of this charge.
Maybe they're trying to pin it on her, dude. Because
Maybe.
she was a commie.
Maybe. No, I read this before. She was pretty fucking.
She was guilty with the guns. Yeah, I don't know, man. She could have. It is what you're saying though, is to be like, again, like the Tupac's stepdad, to where it's like
we'll
he
get
was
you
just
for
a good
robbery.
old bank robber. And
Yeah,
it's like,
it's
well,
like,
he executed 2
He
guys.
also killed people.
Yeah,
Whatever.
they should put that in
Yeah.
just to add to the completeness of the whole thing. To be like, wow,
what
this
actually
was-
happened?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Instead
yeah.
of like the FBI was just barging in on a guy trying to feed his family.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he killed 2 people.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and if your basic goal, that's the other thing that cracks me up. When it's like your basic goal is to feed your family, it's like there's a lot of lesser crimes you can do. You don't got to fucking rob an armored truck. You know what I mean?
yeah, I don't want to get into this shit. This is.
Hey, dude, it's your instincts, dude.
No, it's not my instinct.
Churning from the fucking inner Mordor that lays inside you, dude.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. I am as God made me, dude. I just treat everybody as equals.
That's sick. You're
That's-
working on your racial sympathies. Damn. Oh, dude, Shane brought back the collage.
I was at my parents' house yesterday, and I found an old collage of me playing football.
Dude,
Whew.
it's hanging on the wall right now.
I had to hang that
You should
up.
do a
Let the boys.
You should set up like a velvet rope and let people come like a museum style and observe
I
it.
put
and
it
leave.
in front of my bedroom door.
Yeah, I'm saying you should put up a little like an exhibit.
Like, that's what lurks down here. That's like my beware of dogs. No, I took a picture. I sent it to McKeever. He was like, "Holy shit, dude, that was you."
Let them know.
Woo! Look at that, dude.
You got to get back
Think of
up
the
to
fury
it. You got to
back
get
in
back
that.
up to 280, dude.
Think of the fury in there, just like, you don't come
You
in
got to
here.
get back up to 280.
I'm going to post this on the fucking Reddit, dude. Let the people see my fury.
Fucking, you better. That's a sick picture.
It's so funny. that game that was against, I remember that game. It was against a high school called Scotland in Pennsylvania. It's like an all black, like, I think it started as like a veterans orphanage.
Really?
Yeah, but it's all these like black kids that like live on campus, and they sucked my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
But I just remember the kid I was going up against. I mean, they were fucking bad. Like, he was a little kid.
Yeah.
He was real little, and he was wearing a fucking, I'll never forget this. He was wearing a Scream costume, the upper body underneath his jersey. What? So he had like the sleeve, like Grim Reaper sleeves hanging out.
Holy shit.
And he used to he would flap his arms before the play and be like, I am a ghost.
That's fucking awesome.
And I would just destroy him.
Oh my god, we played.
Yeah.
We played this team, and it was weird because I feel like we played like BKD or SKD. Now that was like the all black team we played, and like, dude, in 5th and 6th grade, they were trash at basketball. We used to crush them. Those motherfuckers hit puberty, dude, and it was just like,
it was Wakanda, dude. The next
holy
time you were in the gym,
yeah,
doing
dude, it was
flips,
no fucking joke.
jumping on top of cars.
Same thing happened with rugby. We played this team called Hyde from Washington D.C.
Yeah,
and they, dude, trashed them. After like it was like their first year ever playing rugby as an all black team. They played for 3 more years. We played them our senior year. They butt fucked us, dude.
yeah.
It was pretty funny.
That's what happens. I mean, when you're little, boys and girls are equal athletically.
Yeah.
And then the white boys take off.
Yeah.
And then whites and blacks are equal for a little while. And then the black boys
8th
take
grade,
off.
dude. This guy was like running with. They were like
About
telling
8th
us he
grade
was,
is exactly right.
one guy wanted to play in the NFL, but he was like running with parachutes and shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, we used to play LaShawn McCoy in basketball and football, and it was
Christ,
like
dude.
he kind of sucked when we were younger. We beat them in the championship, and then like his sophomore year of high school, he rushed for like 400 yards. It was like, oh, he's pretty good.
Oh my god. We played this team one time. They were from, I think we were St. Thomas, and then we played another St. Thomas from like South Philly or wherever they're from. And I mean, they were bad, but all I remember is like these like little Puerto Rican kids with mustaches just scratching my arms playing basketball. I have like a really vague memory of this kid constantly scratching me. That's like all I remember about it.
Oh my god!
I remember playing basketball and feeling really like good at basketball compared. Usually I was like kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing out here. I remember being like, dude, I'm fucking sick at basketball.
Yeah, those were the days.
I'm starting to wonder if I think black dudes are nerds now, man. I think they lost it. I'm like, because the anime, dude, I saw the anime and I was like, all right, whatever. Now, do you see the finger spinners?
Yeah.
They just walk around. I'm like, all right, dude, fuck no. You guys lost me. I used to blindly be like, well, if you guys, this is
Well, no,
probably
it's
cool.
not that they're nerds. It's just it's not cool to be the pop culture, and black
What do you
people are
mean?
pop culture.
No, I'm thinking more of, like the things they got into. Like anime, I was like, all right, I'll give you that one. Then it was like hoverboards. I'm like, you guys look like fucking retards on these things. And then now it's the finger spinners. I'm like, all right, you guys clearly are fucking losing it. I think they're losing the mojo, dude. They're losing.
I'll
their
tell you what. I
Austin
listened to a
Powers
song.
mojo.
Yeah, I think because I've been listening to a lot of the new rap, and it's all like emo.
Yeah,
It's all like, all my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. Like, that's a song. The one song is like
Jesus.
by Logic. That's just like, I wish I was dead.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Black dudes, young black kids are fucking emo as fuck right now.
You know what's happening? There's a lot of Molly being eaten.
They're emo.
It's making
dude.
them emo. I watched the documentary and they're like popping Mollies in the studio and they're like, I miss my cousin. And it's just like, what the fuck, dude? This sucks.
Yeah.
Stop fucking spinning that shit, dude.
They're all singers. Yeah, they're getting emo, dude.
I think there's just a weird, like, as white dudes are losing power, it's just this weird, like, fucking homeostasis of, like, their cool points are slowly
You
getting
think
sucked
white
in.
dudes are losing power?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
I mean, it's just like we just got knocked down a peg, and I think the like white power to fucking black
Why don't you
coolness.
chill with fucking
I'm not
white
saying
power?
I'm not
over
saying
there?
white power. I'm just saying like
Yeah, you are saying white power.
that to black coolness.
Dude, this is
it's
not what I wanted from this cast.
It's not bad. Listen, it's just please hear me out.
All right,
I'm saying
sorry.
I'm not fucking obviously a white nationalist. I'm saying like the overarching thing, and they'll say too, like the systematic white power to black coolness is a ratio that has to maintain even at all times. So as white dudes slip, they start fucking
that's what I was
watching
saying.
anime.
Like they become more pop culture.
Yeah,
it's
100%.
it's not underground and counterculture anymore, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
Counterculture is cool.
I'm thinking more nerdy, dude. I'm not even thinking
Yeah,
like
but now they're
mainstream.
getting comfortable enough that they can, you don't have to be hardcore all the time. You can talk about fucking Dragon Ball Z a little bit.
Dude, but nobody does. No, you can't.
You
That's
can be nerdy.
That's nerd stuff.
Of course it's nerdy, but we've always had nerds because
Yeah,
White people have always been allowed to be themselves.
that's true.
Black people are finally becoming themselves, and now I don't know if they're going to like what they see.
What,
They're turn out they're just
inner
as,
nerd?
They're just as corny as white people. All those fucking goofy fucking outfits they wear every day. Pretty soon that's going to be like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Put on a t-shirt and jeans, dude. Fucking
Hell
chill.
yeah. Tuck it in.
Tuck in those fucking t-shirts.
Hike those fucking dungarees.
Hike those fucking dungarees up and study, dude. Clean up your room and study. No more palling around with your buddies and your blunts.
Dude, we gotta start taking the blunts off the street.
Fuck yeah.
That's a good fucking move.
Sitting around playing hip-hop music all hours of the night.
Yeah.
It's time for you and your buddies to fucking study.
I don't
Pull up
know.
those trousers.
I think that's happening, man.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
The hoverboards, the fucking Digimon, or they might
sure.
just be further into the future than us.
Black dudes?
Yeah, it's just like
I don't think.
anime hoverboards, fucking
no.
finger spinners. I don't know what the fuck those things are.
No.
They might be on a different timeline, dude.
Dude, I was at the corner store.
Yeah.
And I saw like 5 black. It was packed. It was Saturday night.
Okay.
It was like a block party.
Yeah.
And then like old black ladies were buying like candy.
Okay.
It's just weird. Seeing like adults be like, yeah, could I get a bag of Cheetos and some Swedish fish?
Dude,
They were like 40.
I told you about my brief tryst with the lady who owned a convenience store.
No.
I never told you about that?
No, I don't think.
When I was, this was like 5 or 6 years ago, before my first marriage, I was like dating this lady.
First marriage.
I met her in the restaurant Depot, and we hit it off. Obviously, I let her put her stuff on my like big Home Depot cart thing.
Oh boy.
So, dude, this lady owned a convenience store. So
Yeah.
I had fleas in my house. So I had to stay in this.
Wait, what?
I got fleas in my house. I ended up getting a bad flea infestation, so I couldn't be in my house. This lady's like, she had gotten kicked out. Her ex-boyfriend.
You recognize you tried to just slide that into conversation, right?
Oh, I got fleas. It happens, dude.
Sorry. Yeah.
It happens,
so
dude.
something about your ex-boyfriend?
Check your privilege, dude. So her ex-boyfriend got deported for having an AK-47. So she was like, he owned this store, but now it's mine because he got kicked out of the country. So you can come. I'm sleeping in the store right now because I lost my house. So I slept in this convenience store with this lady for like 3 days, and every night before we went to bed, we'd have sex, and then she would like smoke a blunt, chomp Swedish fish, and just pass out. I'd be like, what the fuck?
They love sweets, dude. They love candy.
I would be laying there, I'm like, you don't want to brush your teeth? And she'd be like, no, I'm good. And I just like,
It's love sweets,
you're
dude.
just going to crush fucking, she would like crush a warhead, dude, and fucking go to sleep. Whenever you would watch Medea, and we would sleep on the floor of this
You would watch
convenience store.
Medea in a convenience store?
We'd lay behind bulletproof glass on the floor, and fucking we watched Medea, and I'd wake up to like the menu, like a DVD menus replaying.
That's the worst.
I just wake up to like an empty condom wrapper and just fucking like half drinking like Crystal Light bottle squeezer
my
thing.
God, man.
And just be like, "What's up, baby?"
Oh,
She's a
man.
good girl. She was a great girl.
Seeing that like
She took me in, dude.
that like DVD player
Yeah.
logo bouncing around the
It
screen
was
like a
literally
screensaver.
it was bouncing around the screen. It was like, "Boy, I'm gonna get you,
Oh,
and I just
God.
wake up to it on like a pad. Like you would take a pad off a couch of like a futon type
Yeah.
thing. We would just sleep on the floor, dude. I'd wake up behind this bulletproof glass, like, oh man.
Yeah, no, I will. This is a little off topic. I'm going to get off the topic of black people eating candy.
Yeah.
And I do want to point out the fact that fucking Matt just told a story where he laid with a black lady in a convenience store behind bulletproof glass and watched Medea at night. He slept in a fucking bodega for 3 days.
Yeah. That was my baby, dude.
Like a Puerto Rican's cat. Dude, that's fucking insane.
Dude, it was tight. We would like smoke a blunt, and then she would fucking eat Swedish fish, and we'd like make out, and then we'd go to sleep.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of ladies getting candy, and I was just like,
Yeah, dude.
it's a weird.
You just crush it.
So back to the hoverboards and
Oh,
fidgets.
yeah?
I don't think they're in the future. I think they're all like Tom Hanks and Big.
What's that?
Like where you just grow up, but you're still a little kid.
Oh my god.
So you
dude.
get some money, you just start buying fucking random shit like
horrible.
toys and candy.
Oh my god, dude. We were on a positive note, dude. and we
That's funny.
backslid. That's hilarious.
That's a good take. Every older black person is just Tom Hanks and Big.
They like just fucking redeem their tickets at an arcade. And
Yep.
it's like finger spinners and
Yep.
hoverboards.
Stuffed animals and shit. That's why you see so many black ladies with stuffed animals on the back of their car.
So you're saying that they're just always fucking crushing like arcade and racking up. What game do you think they're playing and racking up all those tickets?
They're cheating in skee ball.
Really?
They're sitting up there just throwing the ball in. You know what I mean? They're dunking it in.
I heisted an arcade ticket thing one time.
Really?
It was open. I just fucking ripped a stack out, and the guy was like, "These are like 4,000 tickets intact." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I fucking hit the jackpot on Snake Canyon."